Excellent, and I think they are going to be chasing one of those top 2 spots possibly.
Future. Bans have come through first and foremost, though. We're going to have Glaz and the Monty taking it.
Yourself. That wall's particularly important. It's either an extended hold or, in this case, the site itself. Ooh, a little self-flash from Pasha. Not ideal. Tries to take the fight, but can't. Fino manages to get the kill. But there's that aggression. There's that pressure. The Blitz managing to get the trade. And how about that? The little headshot through the wall with a pistol. Takes down Linku. 3 versus
the Blackbeard here. Asa's still going on moves as we hit the last 40 seconds.
Need to start getting that progress in towards site, and that's exactly what's going to happen as Skies manages to pick up Asa, and we are now 3 versus 2. Blackbeard still on the board as well. Going to be very difficult for Rebels to hold on as Alems just gets pinned back there. We can see VirtusPro creating the space. Skies manages to get a second onto Alems. 3 versus 1 now. It is all up to Marto. We saw him do it yesterday in a 1 versus 3.
Don't do it.
But surely not. With 7 seconds left to go, Dan will look to secure the plant. Marto 1v3 becomes a 1v2. He's a bit of a specialist, Des.
Nah, he's dead. He's behind him. The Dan light, surely he must know. He must know. Bro, he must know. They must know that he's creeping forwards here. He's got a golden opportunity. Surely I was going to say seize the arm, but no. Can't quite snap on towards the head. Dan still tucks him towards the room next to him. Obviously wasn't aware of his creep on forward here. Not that it matters too much. Hits the deck here, looking in for the shield. Has got to do something as he's sat on that diffuser. They've got 3 or 4 players all trying to work in towards this top side, and sure enough, in goes Nako starting his march off forward.
Yeah, manages to get some good space there. Gonna have to dip back away from the Razor Blooms, guys. Manages to pick up Alems elsewhere, and we see us actually move into position to kind of retake that space. They don't want to give this up because the soft wall there is then going to give a lot of access, and they do have to dip back under the threat of that nade. Asa taking damage as well as he tries to back off. Out come the Candelas and on go the Glasses, supported by Marto here as they try to hold on to that side wall, but things are getting a little bit tense. However, Rebels find 3 in quick succession and completely cut the attack down.
Yeah, Asta's done so much work. A great casual is hitting on Tomato, and I thought for a second maybe Skies would get yet another, but no, down to a 1 versus 2 for Pasha. I was about to say, Asta's played it so well. They've relied so much on the Ying in this round, VirtusPro. Light the Thorn in towards the Malusi, in towards the other trap ops that they've brought throughout this half. Should try and slow things down at least a little bit. Feno letting Pasha by, and Pasha just styles on him, man. Managed to sprint past him the first time, doubles back for a kill, and gets the entry that's so sorely needed. Now they've got to start a march on forward. Looks for a second, but Linku's there to get one back. One apiece. And now he should be able to drop away at least a little bit.
Yeah, Pasha's really struggling to get going maybe as much as he was yesterday.
Linku,
10-3 yesterday. Great game for him, but a little bit quiet so far today. Linku and Asta managed to get one apiece. And this is something that Rebels have done really well over the last couple of rounds. I commented on the triple kill in round 2. It's the same here in round 3. Getting those kills stacked up together to swing that man count, to really press the advantage. 4 versus 4 becomes a 4 versus 2. And all of a sudden, VirtusPro massively on the back foot. Only 20 seconds left to go. Breaches still need to happen. Still being challenged. I think they're really going to struggle to get anything out of this round. Nitro goes out. Will do some damage to Nako, along with the smoke as well. Default cams are still up. VirtusPro just not really prepared in this position. Linku makes it 3 in the round. 5 seconds left to go. Nako pistol only. He knows there's nothing that he's going to do here. Just takes a little
over the top. You get Deimos strat. It sucks to try and play out on the road.
The triple kill, the double kill have both come from those sort of situations where they're just holding out about that. Marto just playing.
No one striking on forwards, and sure enough, the C4 comes down, doesn't quite find anybody, and now they set their march on forwards him. Here we go. If they can get rid of Nako, this is big. He's on 1 HP to him. A single breath of that gas sees him down. Pasha hits the deck as well, but Rorik, he don't care. He starts on the march, gets 2 for himself, but it's a 2 versus 3. Still work to do.
Yeah, beautiful double from him to at least get them back into things. Alems, however, has taken that top floor, and it is big, big trouble. Manages to secure both of the down kills, so there's going to be no option to get them back on the feet. Would have been difficult anyway. Rorik is going to go for a plant here, and I'll tell you what, Skies is on the cover, and they're going to get away with this. Pros don't fake. Manages to stick it, and Rebels might have just let them get away with one, but no. On the retake, Alems manages to come in and find the first. Can they get the other kill that they they need. Rorik takes big damage there, and surely a matter of time until it's Linku who manages to pick him up. And that's another successful defense for Rebels. Virtus.pro on the struggle bus right now.
They are a little bit. I mean, that was better to a point. They
Banshee to begin with, which already is fantastic because it means that Naquan on the Blitz can start getting aggressive in towards dorms, in towards bedrooms, which was where I suggested they would like to go, and they're clearing it out really, really well. Rorik's in a position now.
Rounds being used to respond to smokes that went down from the attackers at the same time. Zingo the Candelas and Blinku's in for wanted. Again, he's just been on flanks all half long and constantly getting away with kills. He's up to 8-1 at this point across 5 rounds. Another Candela comes on through, yet he's still staying mobile.
Yeah, VP haven't really been able to control that movement, have they? And they brought her along the gridlock this time, which screams, yeah, we know that's a problem, but still not really able to kind of, you know, keep him in a box really and keep him in a position whereby he's not damaging you. Smoke canister will come out, but they're just going to run him through that, looking for kills at this point. Pasha, I think he's not aware, will be cut down. That quiet game continues for Pasha. 1 and 5 now, really not good for Virtus.pro as Rebels look to hold on. They will do, and it is 4-1.
I really hope Shaiko doesn't. He's also in my fantasy and his captain, so please God, Shaiko, don't let me down in that next game, I swear to God. However, as things stand, we're down to the last 45. Naquan at least gets the entry. Not bad.
Seconds left to go. Naquan looking to try and bully his way into sight a little bit. They've got a good idea of the positioning of these players, but it doesn't matter because it's the bullets that are finding VP at the minute. Pasha taken down. Dan with a response, and there's another one. Rorik onto Elems, and they managed to get it done. A 3K in the round.
The key thing to me is that I felt like yesterday Falcons shields galore. That I don't think that Rebels were as dominating in attack as they were in defense. I think
a briefing at the same time. So just like that, Tim, a little call comes on through, you know, the Dockerby ring comes out, Deimos at the same time, and they get all this information and lose a shield in the process. That's not so.
We're going to start calling the shots, and it will just give them that confidence to get back into things. But it's not looking great for Rebels as Naquan manages to find another, taking down Marto. That's going to be your Deimos as well, so they've lost a lot of that disruption. All they're left with now is the Dockerby. Very powerful at the minute, as we know, but still, is it enough to get it done in a 3 versus 5 when that's the only op you've got left out of that lineup? Feno does manage to make that pick.
I was thinking about Legend of Zelda and the whole trailer that came out earlier on. Link, we'll call him for now. Link, hero of the first half, hero of the game. Has got to step up and go big here to keep his team going, but Pasha gets the kill he needs on towards Feno, who's trying a bit of a backstab, admittedly a little bit independently there. Alems winding back the years, finding one for himself on to Dan. To 2 versus 3, 20 seconds to play. It's not a lot of time, and Pasha hits the double in the round. Could this be a recovery half for him, Tim? It sure well could, but
to take down Marto, now might be the time to go for Feno. Does see the Nitro come out of the door, does no damage to him, but that one will. Naquan managing to take down Asa. 5 versus 3 now for Virtus.pro as they are just holding on to this site brilliantly at the minute. They're just giving no opportunities to Rebels.
I'm a bit worried that they're going a little bit out of time here, right? Compared to what VirtusPro were doing back in the first half. Like, we've seen Marto go down here in a similar way to the last half, where he's stepping forward here, not looking to go for the full map clear, I guess, outside of the top floor control that they have got. Only mindful of Pasha is lurking inside bathroom behind them, but they're pulling the trigger and saying now is the time to go. They want to move fast, but yet again, the shield has gone down early here, Tim. That's a bit of a stinger. They lost the Blackbeard early on in this half to a similar thing. In this round, it's the fuse going down with no questions really being asked. Lems at least gets one back, but if
those clusters from working, there's no pocket EMPs, there's nothing there, and they're just being cut down. This time, no, he doesn't need the utility, but he's already had a kill using it, and again, Rebels just seem to be overlooking these important details and now find themselves 2 versus 4, trying to do some work from the hatch. Skies, he's surely going to end up dead here, does get caught out, but it doesn't matter as Naquan manages to get a double, including the trade. That's going to be
1v1 challenges that we saw coming through in the first couple of rounds in this half, and no.
Kills going 5 versus 4, a minute 10 left to go, and again Rebels just struggling to make any progress towards site. If you look at where is the path from here to putting the diffuser down, it looks like a long one.
Does at least here they're getting one back. However, it was in that 5 versus 3 for a second, and just when Asta was getting so close to getting something to even it out at 3-3. With 1, but there's no time left. You might not even get the KD off the kill either, as well as there could be another swing ready to come on through. VirtusPro have got him locked down. It's going to be 6-4. and it feels like surely they're going to press on here and take the win on Fortress, which is getting all their players around site. You have tons of information as Pasha just drops. That is so smart. Just as he starts getting rounded from Eagle, there's a player coming in from blue above, drops down through the ladder and gets a freebie.
Like, it's almost unforgivable to lose, to be shot in the back and to, be in that position where you've just absolutely no idea that the push is coming. Nako manages to take down Elems. Yeah, Virtus.pro have shown us very, very... Going to see the nade go in there. It's going to dislodge them for a second, but it's not really going to do too much.
There we go. Nako's second kill from the same position as well. All too easy for Virtus.pro, putting up an iron fortress of a defense there, locking out the side of Rebels and taking their second.
Another 3 points for Virtus.pro. That is a very good start of their week, I'd say. We'll have a talk with one of their players as well as Rorik is joining us on the line. Rorik, congratulations on yet another victory. How would you rate the start of the EML for you guys?
Hello. I think we did a great job on these 2 wins. Today I would say we didn't wake up in starting attack side and did a lot of mistakes because of it, but overall we came back and won them up.
Yeah,
so
I think that comeback
it was nice.
It's a good example of that resilience that you guys have been building. I think a younger team may not have been able to turn things around when you guys reach the defense. I'm just wondering, Rorik, is you build a great fundamental at kickoff and then throughout the major. What are the next big steps for you guys to work on to become that team that is the best in EML and can really contend with the top teams in the world?
I would say we need more time to play together because still we are speaking international language and it would not be that great. For our Russian players, for example, me especially, still a little bit hard because when it's execution, communication is a little bit, I would say, like we are speaking a lot, and I would say this is the next step. We improve our communication, and yeah, that's all. I think if we will fix communication, we will do much better.
Yeah, and my French friends are not the best in English as well, so you have an excuse.
Rorik, I've got a really simple question. Who's the best player on your team? Because yesterday, I thought it was maybe Pasha, because he goes crazy. And then today, he has a slightly quieter day, and Skies is the one to step up, and you play really well. Who is the best player on your team?
I think individually we all doing good. Yeah. It's just roles we play. Like for example, Nike on scoreboard can't be top player, but it's only because he's playing shields. But I think he's a great player, for example. And I can't say at all who is best. Like it all depends on the map, on roles we play. But I'm pretty sure all can do good.
It's like we're speaking the Pasha from last year. It's like, I do my 20%, everybody does their percent together, and we get 100% together.
It works,
yeah.
You guys, where do you think the limit is for your team, though? Because that's 2 wins out of 2. Yesterday was very easy. Today, it obviously tested you a little bit more.
But the comeback was a good...
The comeback, it still looked pretty comfortable in the end.
I don't know, guys. I think last kickoff we played only against 4 European teams because it was their groups, and now we need to face all the teams across EML. So I think it's the next challenge for us. Like we will see, guys. We will see.
All right, that makes sense. Well, thank you so much for your time, Rorik, and good luck next week with your next games.
Thank you very much, guys.
To trust each other. They seem to trust themselves, and they seem to trust the process entirety. It would have been very easy to be 2-4 down against a team that's actually playing pretty well in Rebels, on Fortress, and actually crumble that. What did they do? They just trusted to go round by round by round by round, and they got it done flawlessly on their defense. And realistically, I think it was Ace who said it in the cast. After 1 round, he was like, VP they're gonna be feeling good, and they're gonna get into it.
And you just look at the statistics and you think every single player was involved in opening kills. Every single player is positive or neutral. All of them have the same amount of kills
as well.
7 to 9. I mean, everyone is standing up. And it's not just a thing of roles here. Even fraggers are on the same level of support players. I'm liking it.
I said Pasha.